Hi guys, it's Simran Jacob, $1 Million Screenplay, Decoding Hollywood. Today I'm talking about another personal topic, which is how I worked on Narcos. Again, I have talked in the past about how I got connected for my first Hollywood job. Getting onto Narcos, it was a similar process, but it also had its own intricacies. After I'd been a PA and an assistant director on independent feature films for many years, I was studying at UCLA. I was looking for my next opportunity. One of my friends had brought me to a basketball game that I played at for a year. And my friend was a Hollywood producer, very talented person, very well respected. And he had invited me to this basketball game. I started to get connected and friendly with the people that played the game. One day, one of the producers of a show called Hannibal showed up. He and I became good friends after the game, and I got his email. I asked him out to lunch, and I told him I wanted to be a writer. I put it all on the line. I was very honest about it. He was the CFO of the company that we were working at, Gaumont, and he was more in the finance side, but we had a good rapport, and he told me about this job that he wanted to open, and he asked me more or less if I would be interested in it. I had to think about it because I didn't know if I wanted to work in finance, but I knew of the brand. What I had been realizing from the feature films that I had been working on is that we would make the films and nobody would see them. So it wasn't helping my career. It wasn't giving me any momentum in my career. So I knew about Hannibal. I knew that it was a cult hit show. When he told me he worked on Hannibal, I wanted to work with him. I told him I was interested. I sent him my resume. There wasn't very much on it, but he interviewed me, or he had me interview with one of the people at his company. I had the job pretty shortly after. What this taught me was that the closer you are to the hiring person, the better your chances are to get that job. Working on Narcos was kind of a dream come true in a lot of ways. Our studio had been known for Hannibal at that time. I was able to see the takeoff of one of the biggest hit shows of that era from the inside. It was amazing. It was life-changing. I remember just loving that show when I saw it and just devouring the scripts, reading, learning so much from those scripts. It was so formative to my career as a screenwriter to be in that studio, to have access to those scripts, to have access to those professionals that could teach me what it is to be a writer. I remember the day that we got nominated for 2 Golden Globes. It was like Christmas. It was a professional environment, but everybody was slapping hands and high-fiving and hugging like we had all hit the lottery together. The announcements came on that morning, and then I remember one of my coworkers came in. I had no clue. My coworker came in and just said, "Did you hear we just got nominated for 2 Golden Globes?" I was like, "Oh my God, I didn't even know they were announcing those today." It was one of the most surreal moments of my life, really. It was so amazing. I felt so lucky to have been through that experience of seeing what it was like on that day that our show got nominated for 2 Golden Globes. This little show that we had created was becoming a cultural phenomenon, and I feel grateful to have been a part of that show. And really working on Narcos was a huge stepping stone for me in my career because I had the connections, I made the friends, I had a big credit on my name. At the end of the day, don't we want to be part of great projects? I'm extremely grateful for that opportunity, and I hope that I can be part of that in the future, and I hope that I can help the people that I work with be part of that in the future. And since then, I have worked in a number of writers' rooms. I run my company $1 Million Screenplay, where professional writers help students with every single step of the process, whether it's ideation, to writing, to rewriting, to marketing, and even giving career coaching and consulting. We even have writers that will write your book or your screenplay for you. So if you're interested in that, go to $1milliondollar-screenplay.com. The link will be in the description. If you like filmmaking content and if you like screenwriting content, like and subscribe, hit the bell, and I'll see you in the next video.